Hey, how's it going? Ooh, wow, that looks absolutely horrible. Uh, let me play with this camera for just a second because that is bad, bad. Ooh, I don't know what this thing's doing. Uh, that's a little bit better. Let's drop that down there. That there. I think that'll work. Wow, sorry about that. Yeah, much better. So what's up? It is No Fun Friday. We're not gonna have any fun tonight. It's not allowed. It's actually probably gonna. I'm not gonna say it's gonna suck, but we're doing Star Citizen. We're doing some space trucking, and just in looking at some of the forum posts and the testing chat and all that good stuff, um, elevators are really rough right now. So as long as we can survive the elevator game, I think we're gonna do okay. But other than that, maybe not. We'll have to see how it goes. Um, yeah, let's just go ahead and hop in game and get things going. Hope everybody had a great week. Ready for the weekend. I think there's something big going on Sunday. It's like the Super Bowl or something. I think that's this Sunday. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it or not. It's football. We'll see. Might watch it. I don't know. But I do know that I enjoy like good food that comes with Super Bowl parties, so might go with that. All right, let us in. It's like, why the hell is this station private property? Cool. We are going to need to hydrate. And then go to the admin. See what they sell here. Jeez, I would love to know why Team's doing that. Sad thing is, it didn't do that when I was using Vulcan, but then Vulcan kept throwing errors. Um, if I tried to use like frame generation and stuff through my AMD settings, so Vulcan's crap, Nvidia's crap. It's 2 through 5. What the heck is 1 through 3?
Feeling better? What better way to celebrate than with a frosty hydro frost from
7 through 10. 6.
Everyone loves. Start
Where
treatment.
the hell is 1, 2, and 3?
Recently ranked 5th in patient wait times. Sniffles or something more serious.
Did I just miss it? It's 1.
Thanks to the advanced digital medical assistance available.
Don't ask. Don't ask. We won't talk about that. All right. That's good.
Pretty big ones, so team stand by. For Dr. Chan. Needed immediately in surgery. Dr. Chan
All
in
right.
surgery. Please,
Jeez,
if anyone
that is
sees
so
Dr. Bolton,
annoying.
let me know.
Let's see if there's any commodities here that are worth it. If not, we'll try to find a whatchamacallit, hauling mission. Where's it at? Where in the world? It's probably upstairs. Can tell I never come to this station. So I have no clue where things are. Is it back here? Yeah, it's right here. Alright. What are you selling? Nitrogen and waste. And I'm in it's weird. Nitrogen. I mean, it sells decently. Nitrogen. We are at RL3. And if I sell it at MIC L5, that's like 60,000 in profit. It's not bad. We want to put it in our Zeus. Why can I not put it in the Zeus? Am I gonna have to manually load this? I bet you I know why. I almost guarantee that my ship is not stored.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
It says it's stored. Let's
Please
go down
visit
and
us again.
look. Hey, elevators are working just fine out here. Alright, let's
Welcome
retrieve it and then
to the
store it.
ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
And then we'll see if it'll auto load. I really don't want to have to load all these manually. But I did find a nice little website that has like all of the configurations and like what like cargo types you need to do like full loads. Yeah, there's the ugly Zeus. I really wish I had a better skin for it, but I don't. I would love to get the Headhunter skin from the Save Pyro event, but I didn't complete Save Stanton because things got bugged out. So you can't get the skins from the Save Pyro event unless you completed the Save Stanton
Welcome
event.
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our. Please visit us again.
All right, so that's going to storage. Let's go to the lobby. go try this again. Sad. Cargo grid. All right, so shoot. I need 232s. I need 8 4s. And I need 16 twos. And that should fill it up. And let's hope that in a couple of minutes, we've got a full thing. I know I had to pay for it, but man, I had to load it myself the other day and did a full one, and I'm like, Okay, so let's bring the blank one up. I was like, what the hell?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
So we got 4 minutes. Well, it's transferring cargo. I will try not to blow up. Can't guarantee anything because, you know, Star Citizen. I may just fly through space and explode. But have fun playing some D&D. Don't die.
Please visit us again.
Miss out on any good hauling contracts that were over here. Yeah, no. Maybe some rookie ones. I really don't like these where you gotta like take just a few things to like one spot or multiple spots. Yes, invisible rocks or debris from ships. Apparently, on the 3-hour Star Citizen Live that they did yesterday, they talked about how they're fixing the cleanup and physics problems with debris and rocks and all that stuff. drop this off at? Mick L5. I don't think I saw anything from Mick L5 either. Park L5, Mick L1. In there. Nothing junior rank.
Welcome.
How much time we got?
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
53 seconds. Hopefully, fingers crossed, all this worked and we're not gonna have any problems. And the ship doesn't blow up as it comes up through the hangar. "20 seconds. Let's go."
Your vehicle has please visit us.
All right, here's the moment of truth. All right, I don't see it bouncing around going crazy. And I have no cargo. Seriously. And I think it took my money. I'm gonna be angry. Because it ain't in storage. It's supposed to be in my ship.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Maybe I should have just loaded them. How did I get the Zeus? I bought the Zeus. I got it when they first released it as concept, I think.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Now, why I have this ES, I don't know. It may be a subscriber thing for the month, but the CL I own.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
It's nice. I like it.
Please visit us again.
But I think, hopefully not, but I think I may have just lost like 130,000 credits. Whew. Nope. Now they're all there. Thank goodness. Whew. Those stack tight too. Dang. I got nervous. Got real nervous because the first time it came up, the hold was empty. Yeah, there we go. Everything's loaded. Good job. Mick L5.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Weapons system. Engines are on.
There we go. We're going to Mick L5. It's way over there. Hey, elevators have all worked out here at this station. Hangars worked, doors have worked. Small issue with the cargo loading, but so far so good.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields are off. Bottom drive is now
Off we go. It's a pretty nice looking ship. All right, got a little ways to go. Did Zeus's get a QT fuel boost? I think they made an adjustment to this patch, last patch. I think. Care about your defense calculator gift. Stop bothering me about that. Let's see. Zeus CL has Right now it's at 1.8 SCUs of QT fuel. I don't know what it used to be. Though, it'd be nice to upgrade my quantum drive. Yeah. I have a friend that goes through and like upgrades all of his components and stuff, and I just basically do cargo runs. I'm like, I don't need it. Oh yeah, I know what I was looking at. Oh wow, I saw a news alert from my IGN from a couple hours ago. The PlayStation Network's down. Sucks to be PlayStation users. Wonder what's going on. Almost at our destination. Almost there. I'm in the Zucia. Just doing some nice, small space trucking. Oh no, quantum fuel is at 50%. Why is that? Wait. That was weird.
Shields.
You know, I can't say that I've ever actually been to this place. I did not want to hit landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
Come on, ATC. Thank you.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah. Yes, please come capture me. Damn, it's 2K. Yeah, I've been a Transformers fan for uh, as long as I can remember. Like, I watched the cartoons in the 80s when they came out, so.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Send it down. I really don't think I've ever been to this station before. I don't know where anything is. Hey, there's some elevators. Inventory kiosks. Those are nicely placed. This place has a refinery. Cool. And admin. Snack pick. Max. Sell. It'll auto unload in 4 minutes. All they have to buy here is scrap and waste. And if I know right. I can't. Oh, nope. I want to go to Pyro. Sell at Maker's Point, but that's manual unload. That's only 36,000. Go to the Magnus Gateway. Take scrap. I'm only looking at like 33,000 in profit. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, let's see if I got any missions out here. Refill 2. Come on, you gotta have something here. Nothing? Dang. What are we close to? Terra Gateway, Hurston-ish. So we do like Everest. Arc L4. And that takes me to Tressler and Bagini. That's Arc L5, not Arc L4. I think we'll grab that. We'll just fly over and pick it up. Sad. Just junior rank. But I really need to grind it out. Hey, I've seen everyone in chat talking about how bad the elevators are. Knock on wood. I haven't had an issue yet.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has please visit us again.
Damn. I know it's been rough. Hopefully, I know they're doing work on .2. Did it get out into? Yep, it's out for Evocati to test. So hopefully, what they're working on fixes some of the elevator problems. Did I get my money? Yes, good. I got my money. Where did that damage come from? Who knows? Who knows?
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
There's no repairs needed, so.
Engines are on.
So I'll give you my thoughts on both those ships because I've had both of them. I actually just melded my reclaimer like 3 days ago. The reclaimer is great and can basically print money, but you need people. The reclaimer is, I don't want to say worthless by yourself, but if you are by yourself, it's just rough. And unfortunately, the Carrack is almost the same way. The Carrack, if you're running cargo, it's okay. You really need a second person, especially if you're doing like the hauling missions, where you are forced to load everything yourself. And I have one up in the cargo bays and one on the ground throwing them crates. But you know, if you're doing it by yourself, it's still gonna be rough. The Carrack, you got no guns by yourself. You have no way to defend yourself. Yeah. Yep. I second that. I completely agree. Great with the crew. It's difficult to solo. Which is why I melted mine. You know, like I have friends that are like, yeah, we'll jump on and we'll go salvage. We'll make a ton of money, but they can't always play when I play. So I got rid of mine. I do have the Carrick vehicles. There's my Carrick. The Intrepid is my base. I went back and got my Hull C. So I can do, and then I have the CL. It's mine. This Zeus, I think subscriber, but yeah. So like, I'll do the Zeus for like small cargo runs. I'll do the Carrick if I, I'm like really wanting to push it and like, take a couple hauling missions. And once I can, like, I'm wanting to try some Hull C stuff. Hopefully it works. I have heard that with the auto load piece, it makes it a little bit better. You just have to go station to station and like dock at the docking arm, store the ship, and can auto load it.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
Yeah, I love the Vulture. It'll probably be a purchase in game and not through the pledge store. Really? The Hull C breaks and won't jump? Dang it. I literally, I was talking to someone about it the other night and they were like, yeah, it's great. I can, jump around, not have any problems. And I'm like,
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
jump some OM points. Someone else just went blazing past me.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Don't you do this crap.
Quantum drive is now on.
Thank
Quantum
you.
drive is now off.
Why are you not? There we go. It's like, why the hell are you not moving?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields are on.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's gonna put me in a drop down. Yep. Someone's Zeus just float.
Landing gear deployed.
go. All right. Let's get out of here and load this stuff up. I have heard that they are rough. I have not experienced roughness, so we shall see how they go. And we will play until they just get stupid. Yep. Yep, doing some hauling missions. Or commodities. Like if I get to a place and there's a profitable commodity run, I'll pick that up. No, give me that one. Thank you. Why are you killing me? Oh my god. I love watching global chat. It cracks me up. Oh. Give me one in the front. You know, I've had the ship for quite a while. I don't think I have used the ship's tractor beam. Should get those in there. Maybe. Let's toss it up there. It'll be all right. There we go. Load it up. We gotta go. Genie.
Engines are on.
Ship is the Zeus CL. Let's not hit that just floating ship that's up there.
Shields are off. Bottom drive is now
Off we go.
Bottom drive is now
Or not.
landing gear raised.
Jeez.
Bottom drive is now on.
There we go. Someone's like, I broke my Corsair's wings on the hangar. Now I have to pay 350K. Everyone's like, no, just claim it. I'd probably do the same thing. I'd just claim it. Damn, yeah. Repairing guns is expensive now. Flying at, maybe. Maybe not. We'll have to wait till we get there. I was gonna look and see what if there's any contracts available from here, but hardcore.
Is now off. Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now off.
I think there's a bunch of people here, so let's hope and pray elevators and everything's working. Come on. Give me a hanger. So we just gotta be patient. We had the... Ah, nice. Yeah, it's close enough. Alright, let's get all this crap off the ship. There we go. You know, running these smaller missions, it's kind of yeah, not being able to like put everything on grid, but it works. Like about 100 SEUs. I know it's short of max, but if they're not gonna let you pick your boxes, you gotta take what you can get. I think this one pays out. It's gonna pay out like 56K. Throw that up on top. There we go. All greens. Collected the money, please. All right, now let's move the ship just a smidge. You see, 57,000. About like 10 minutes of work. Um, I I don't know. I've tried to share them with people, but our reps are at different levels, and if your reps off, it's not going to let you share.
Engines.
I don't know anyone that has the same rep that I do to see if that's going to work. Ooh, that button. There we go.
Landing complete.
And we'll go ahead and throw that in there too.
Engines are off.
All right. Let's run to admin and see if they got any good commodities, because I'd rather make a little more money and do something fun. Well, I say fun. I'm going to auto load it, auto unload it. Get to see new places, maybe.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to us. Please visit us again.
Let's just hope elevators are working here. It's crazy. Like, I see people talking in chat. Elevators aren't working. Elevators aren't working. No elevators are working. And I'm like, elevators are working.
Incredible dining to unmatched shopping. Crusader
It's the
is
food court. I remember this one's upstairs. Yes.
class shipyards and bask in a sunset that is
All right. Let's see what they got. Silicon. Hesfestin. Steel. All right. Let's start with this Hesfestinite stuff. Genie. Sell it at Crew L4. It's like 49K. Eh. And it's only making 13K. That ain't happening. About silicon. Nah, that ain't even close to being worth it. Titanium? 11K, that ain't worth it. Maybe this Hesfesten stuff is going to be the best. Oh, these, no. Card. What's this Corundum? It's only 9K. Yeah, it's Hesfesten it's going to be. Hesfestenite. Alright, I need sinking. Alright, so we need 2 of those. Eight 4s. And 16 2s. Yeah. It was. I think it was. I was using my secondary computer as a stream computer, and I think there's a problem with the capture card. So I don't know. So I'm streaming on my gaming computer. Everything runs fine. I don't have any problems. I just would like to have some of those resources freed up for the game itself. But hey, if it's working, it's working. I just hate that I've got like a nice Elgato capture card and it just stutters like crazy sometimes. That is not where I want to go. They're back here.
Report to emergency. There's rack lift.
Welcome to Med Unit.
Well,
How may I help you?
not here. Pfft, that ain't gonna happen. Top that off. What? No appropriate item. Where you at? Stack it up. Oh, there they are. I want a double dog. Yeah. All right, ship should be loaded. You should be able to go sell this somewhere. I don't even remember where I need to go to sell it.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Nope, it's still loading. Thank God.
Please visit us again.
They're slow. Assign from Genie to Crew L4 or Mech L4. Let's do Mech L4. I mean, this is only gonna be like 50,000, but
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
it may almost be time to switch over and start doing this with the Carrick.
Please visit us again.
We are
Goodbye.
gonna give it a second. Because last time I pulled it up immediately and
Welcome
it
to
was
the
empty.
ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Let's see some. I could have sworn I made a scene for that. Maybe I didn't. Well, do we have stuff? No, we don't have stuff. Lame. Send it back down.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Let's try this again. Because they for sure got my 281,000 AUEC. How is our Corvalex rep looking? Now we're like, we need to do a lot more of it. We need to do a whole lot more of it.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Come on. Have my cargo, please. Hey, that's the trick. That thing is jammed packed. Nice. Let's say we're going Mikkel 4. You know, I'm the same way. Like, I just started running commodities and letting it auto load. I'm like, I can deal with this because it fills it up. But if you're trying to run hauling missions and you're in like the junior range you're not going to be able to actually fill it up. Like I can only take ones that are like 104, 108 SCUs worth of stuff. And I can't put it on the grid because it's giving you the stupid like 8 SCU boxes and they ain't all going to fit. But in the grand scheme of oh my God, that's all the way over there. You want to do that one? What's the other option? Crew L4. Where is Crew L4? Oh, that's closer. We're going to Crew L4. Yeah, it'll fit 64 of 8 SCU boxes on grid. I can get the, like I just did a mission with 104, but I don't put anything on grid. Just throw it in there. But if you're on commodities, like I've got 128 SCUs in here, if you know how to stack them. Yeah, I should probably do the rep grind and get there, but geez. I'd rather just go have fun and make money. I tell you, like, if you like doing cargo, the Constellation Taurus is actually a real stupid quantum jumps. Constellation Taurus is actually a really good, like, bit of ship to run cargo in, and it can fight okay if you need to like fend off some pirates or whatever. But I don't know. Like my want is like something like the Hull B maybe, and like an ironclad, or you know, I have a Hull C, like the Hull C. Like, you know, are we ever going to get to the point that like the Hull D and Hull E is going to be needed? I don't know, maybe, but I don't know. I know they have some good mid-range hauling ships. Like you got the Hercules. Like, meh. It's okay. The Caterpillar's all right, but like loading, like doing the hauling missions and loading it from the ground, it's a pain. It works, but you know, it's like in that like 300 to 600 SCU range. It's like it's hard to find a good cargo ship that's easier to use. Yeah, I've got the ironclad. It's in buybacks. If it comes out, like the rumor states, it should be out around Drake Defense Con. I'll go with it. Right now, I have the Galaxy with the cargo module. But of course that gives me the Carrack, so I can't complain. You know, if the Galaxy comes out, I may keep it. I don't know. But I like the ironclad. I like the idea of the ironclad. I would love to see a little bit more of it before I'm like completely sold. You know, I have a feeling. Oh, nice. Yeah, like the Starlancer Max. I really like that ship. But I'm highly disappointed that in the rear cargo bay, the center of the cargo bay is not cargo grid. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. But I have a feeling with the Ironclad, like they're able to, put the ship out as a whole without a problem. Like everything that it's going to do is in the game, except for the command module detaching. I think it's going to be like the Caterpillar, where it's going to get released, but we're not going to have the command module detach. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense, like, if you're putting a vehicle in there, but, like, I want to use it strictly for cargo. Could I put stuff in there off grid? Yes, I do it in just about everything else that I've run. But I think I posted a video sometime this week. I was talking about cargo grids, and I went on a little rant about it. It's like, why does the cargo grid have to be in the ship? Why can't it not be the crates that are like magnetic, and you stick the crates together, and then you can stick the crates to the floor of any metal like surfaced ship? Yeah, the Starlance attack. I've got a buddy that's into like a lot of combat shit in the game, and like he's got a Paladin coming. He's got the Perseus that he's gonna get, which means we got a Polaris right now that we could actually play with if we wanted to. But I've told him, I was like, dude, you need to check out the tag if it's going to be cool. It may not be his ship, but I think it would be a fun ship to play, especially if you got like a ground crew and you're doing some like infiltration stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I may take my idea because they're kind of asking for like fixes and stuff in the forums right now. I may take my idea to Spectrum and be like, hey, think of this for your cargo grids, and like my logic behind it is, at CitizenCon they talked about decorations for like your habs, your hangars, and even your ships, how you're going to be able to lock a chair to a floor, right? And it's not going to bounce around, it's not going to move. How can you lock a chair and not lock a crate? Like, come on.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
I think I would take some time this weekend to come up with a well-worded post and throw it up on Spectrum just to see what kind of traction it gets. I mean, the worst I could get is like 300 Picard face palms. I don't know. Even if I did get 300 Picard face palms on Spectrum, that means people's looking at my shit. So.
Ready?
I haven't tried recently. I know in 4.0, like first came out, I was having problems with it. I haven't tried it in the .1. Where are you going? You up here? Yeah. Oh, they need to fix this too. If you select your ship, it's not there. You have to do the select location. Like, I'll have to put myself in a combat situation to see. What they got? Construction mats and waste. Ugh. I mean, I'm buying construction mats for 17. That's almost worth it. Buy a full load of construction mats here. And yeah, it's like $17.95, $17.96 UEC per SCU. And I can sell them at ARC L1 for $24.15. Oh man. Yeah, so you're like, you're screwed with the Firebird. That is, I have to say, like, it is a beautiful ship. In that other space game, Elite Dangerous, I run a Mamba that's a full missile boat and absolutely love it. On top of all the cargo ships that I have. But like, you know, my friends are on to do combat. You know, I run the Mamba full missile boat, and I would love to find like a good missile boat here, but like missiles are not reliable. You know, it's like my combat stuff here. Like, I might use my Intrepid. I have a free arrow for some reason. I don't know why, but like, I got a free Vandal Scythe too. I don't know why. It's like, I don't have much combat stuff, as you can tell. Yeah, like if the Firebird, like if you can't use your missiles, like what's the point? Just float around? That makes sense. I've always wondered why I had it. I've had it for years now. And it's okay. I wish it would tell me how long I have. Probably, but again, I've had the Arrow forever. I use those as those ships like when I need to get somewhere to meet somebody and I don't want to take, you know, something big. I just jump in those and like gone. I don't know. I don't trust this. Yeah. Yeah, I actually, like, at first, I saw the Intrepid and I was like, it's a little weird. And then I flew it some and I'm like, it's not bad. It's a great little just like get around. Like my get around ship before that was a cutter. And you know, it's a great little like just shuttle just to hop around wherever you need to go.
The ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, good. It was already done. Let's go back up. I didn't trust it to like be unloading and me put stuff to load on top of it. So needed to make sure that it was done unloading. Oh. I mean, if I was a combat person, that would be a good thing. Like, you know, that one gun on the front's not horrible. Sounds 16 size 2s. Man, I don't know, getting back to this auto load thing, even though it takes a little bit of time, kind of like it. I mean, I hate that I'm putting, you know, a couple $100,000 of my own money up, but I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it with a bit of shame, but my favorite ship is the Mercury Star Runner. I love it. I love the way it looks. Believe it or not, I like the way it flies a little chunky. I like the idea of like data espionage. And I just, you know, there are some changes that I think that they need to make for it, but I have to say that's probably my favorite right now. And sadly, it's not in my fleet. Yeah, the shield buff, you know, definitely helped it. I think I like the thought of the crawl space. Like, that's cool because it's like the smuggly ship. I don't think that it's needed. So if you could squish it down some, that would be cool. I also think, and I believe one of the developers said they dropped the ball on it too. There needs to be a second point of entry. Like, you know, something up front that you can get in and out of, like maybe like the Zeus's ladder, like something small just that you can get in and out of and not have to go through the back. Like those two things on the MSR would like fix everything. Well, not everything, but
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
yeah,
system.
like a docking port somewhere on the side, like something closer to the front, or eliminate one of the doors, or let us lock the doors open. You know? Jeez, we still got 5 minutes left.
Please visit us again.
But yeah, MSR. I will say the ship that I'm the most impressed with has got to be the Polaris, though. No, not a fan of 17 doors. I haven't used the MSR in 4.0, and I noticed in most ships the doors respond a little bit better. But prior to that, like prior to 4.0, the slowness of the doors, like you would get there and just stand there, and it's like, question, PC build. It is that going to send? There we go. There you go. I run a Ryzen 7 7700X with the Radeon RX 7900 XT and 64 gigs of DDR5 5600 RAM. Yeah, I mean the Corsair is a great ship. I always was intrigued by the Y-wing in Star Wars. I don't think that it got enough attention. Everyone was X-wing TIE fighter, X-wing TIE fighter. The Y-wing in Star Wars was like interesting, and I think the Corsair kind of like piques that interest. And you know, it's a great ship. I'm disappointed in the change they made to the lower guns. I think they could have done that better too. Yeah. Here's my thought on that, and this is probably going to be a hot take too. I think It is okay that the co-pilot sitting down there has control of them when the co-pilot is there. And it already looks like that section, or at least the guns in that section, should be able to turn a little bit more. So maybe not a full ball turret, but like give them a more room to move. But if the co-pilot's not there, there should be a switch or a button or something that the control of those guns go back to the pilot and they are locked to the front. You know, let it be there for the pilot if need be, or if he's got a crew, the crew can man it. Thick Skull, I think you could run the game. I'm not going to say without issue, because like you may have to turn some things down, you may have to like play with some settings. But you also have to remember Star Citizen is still in alpha development and there will always be issues. Like just because I'm sitting here and everything's smooth does not mean that my gameplay is always perfect. Yeah, the 6600 is kind of mid. I think it would run. You're probably going to pull 30 frames per second. Like it's not going to be stellar numbers, but I think it would run. I really wish they wouldn't have canceled the free fly, because you would be able to just download it and jump in right now and try it out. But they canceled their free fly because they're concerned about server stability. Yep, it would run without a problem. I think my kid's computer has I think his has the 6800 in it, and it runs just fine.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, I agree. If they would, even if they would lower the gun size to 4 size 4s, like that would make sense too. Like I think they handled it wrong. I understand why they did what they did, but I think it was handled wrong. Yeah, I mean, let me do this real quick. Tell you what. I am running, like this right now is only, we'll call it 65, 70 frames per second. And I have, you know, a great system and things are fairly turned up in the game. I think I have like some like cloud stuff turned down and all that. But, you know, if I go to a big city, I don't get 60 frames. Seth, I would recommend it. I would 100% recommend it. Look, and I've said this like 300 million times. When this game works, it is the most phenomenal game there is, especially if you like space stuff. When the game doesn't work, different story. But look, if anyone is interested, I'm going to do some shameless self-promotion. Here's my referral code. Throw it in. You know, it's going to give you like some extra cash. I think they're doing a promotion where you might get like a Dragonfly, which is like a ground vehicle. So, ready or not. Yeah. Yeah, you should get. Do I do mining? No. I have tried mining. Not my cup of tea. I like salvaging. Don't like mining for some reason. How often would I say the game doesn't work? I can tell you tonight, I have not had issues. But 20 minutes from now, things may go sideways. Like it's one of those things. It's just sometimes it works. You guys on TikTok can't see it, but I have general chat up. It's just off the screen for you guys. And there are people complaining all night tonight about elevators not working or hangars not working, all that stuff. I haven't had any problems. You know, so it's one of those mileage may vary kind of things. Like sometimes it's going to work, sometimes it's not. So again, and yeah, like Thick Skull said, it's an alpha. It's still in development. If you're interested, there was a 3-hour Star Citizen Live video that came out yesterday talking about changes that they plan on making for this year. And this year's push is all about performance, playability, and stability. And if they stick to what they have said, the improvements are going to make this game so much better. If they don't, and they keep doing what they're doing, I mean, they'll get there. But they've been trying to get there for 12 years.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah. Yeah, I have had nights that my best friend and I will be playing together and I'm having no problems and he is having every problem. And the difference is I'm in Florida and he's in West Virginia. I mean, I get that, you know, West Virginia people are kind of meh, but you know, I mean, he's got a decent computer. I build it for him. You know, we're on the same server. We're in parties. We're, you know, grouped together and shit just messes up. Yeah. Thanks, Seth. I appreciate it. And, you know, I think, hold on, let me double check. Yeah, I think you can use Maxis DB once you're in game and send me a friend request. I think that's what my username's under on Star Citizen 2. Yeah, there has been numerous nights that I'm just like throwing things, slamming the keyboard, just like, I hate this game. And then, like, okay, here's an example. This is the third time I'm running what's called commodities, right? Where I'm putting my own money up for cargo to deliver it somewhere. And I'm going to go sell it for profit, right? Well, I'm doing where it auto loads it for me. I had it auto load. I summon my ship. The cargo's not there. I'm going to go store my ship and pull it back up, and the cargo is going to be there. Right? Is it annoying? Yes. But this is the third time it's done it.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
So it's like sometimes it's little things like this where the game just
has been moved to our storage
wants to be stupid. And if I remember right, in the Star Citizen Live, they kind of talked about this. And it's like an inventory cache where it wants to load, but it doesn't load. And then you recall your ship and it unstows again and it's there. Yeah. You know, I can understand that philosophy, but I enjoy it too much. Like when I'm having a good time, I don't want to just sit on the sidelines. I want to play. Look, hey, look. Now it's full of cargo. Oh. Stranded in Pyro. That is not good. And that would be a great time to have a friend with a Starfarer. Yeah, Tyler, that makes sense. Seth, as for how often they do wipes, they did one at the launch of 4.0, which was like December. They try not to wipe completely unless like something catastrophic happens or changes. They'll probably, I don't know if they'll have one during the 4.0 cycle. Like their next iteration is supposed to be 1.0, like launch basically. Yeah, I don't know anyone with a Starfarer either. I rented, no, I got one at like one of the expos, and I used it, and I was like, man. And now with the cost of quantum, like God, that would be so expensive to fill up. Yeah, like I don't know. I mean, they could wipe tomorrow if they wanted to. They're not going to. I think there'll at least be one more before they do, their launch to 1.0. I don't remember where I said I was going to take this. Hurston L3. Thundering Express. I'm in the Zeus CL. Yeah, I agree. Let's get a tow truck. Man, there is so much that they could do with the SRV. Like if they would have really leaned into it when everyone started complaining about like ships and debris and shit just floating around space station, clogging up starports and all that. If they could develop the system to where the system could generate tow missions on abandoned ships, like people with the tow trucks would be like, yes, let's do it. I would. And what was it? There was it was one of the criminal salvage missions where you had to go and like there was a what was it? A hammerhead. And like you could salvage it or you just had to get it out of the area. And it paid like 250,000 credits. And you could take an SRV and you go just tow it like, for 2 minutes and get it out of the area and boom, 250 credits. That was good money. But you got a crime stat for it. Yep, that hammerhead mission was nice. I didn't like getting the crime stat for it though. But if you ran like, 12 of them and then go do your time in jail, it's like, it's worth it. Really? I had no clue. I wish I would have known that. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It was paying a lot of money for a little bit of work. Yep.
And again deployed.
Well, it's kind of like what they did right now with if you want like the really good components, you got to go do the contested zones. They just want people over there in Pyro in a consolidated area, you know, fighting each other. Yeah.
Welcome
Have you
to
tried the
ASOP
Fortune?
Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Do you regret melting your vulture for it? Nice. I guess as a subscriber, I got the Fortune for like a week and I used it. It's okay. It's okay. It does what it says it does, you know. But I don't think that it should be the same price in the pledge store as the Vulture. Yeah, the convenience is great. I mean, and really, if you've really worked at it, you could get this almost the same amount of SCUs uh, in it as you can the Vulture. But you gotta like do some finagling to get everything inside. Does this seem worth it? I don't remember where I went. I think I was there. Yeah. Yep, that's gonna be worth it. So we'll give that a few minutes to unload. I am at her L3, right? Yeah, her L3. I was kind of hoping that each side was going to have its own buffer. So you'd be able to do, 6 crates on one side, 6 crates on the other, 4 on the elevator, and then 26 in buffer. And then, once you go to offload, then you just run the buffer and you're just pulling crates off the sides. Best route for a C2. If you're talking commodities, do that. Let's see. All right, let's say we're running as C2. So if we're talking pure income, and this looks horrible. I mean, pure income is roughly 842,000 UEC, and you're going to run bioplastic from Terra Mills to Sunset Mesa, and Terra Mills is on Selin, Crusader System in Stanton. Sunset Mesa is in the Monarchs on Pyro. Like, if you want to stay in Stanton, let's see. Start in Stanton. In Stanton. Fresh food or gold. Yeah, gold's kind of falling off some. Fresh, it says, according to UEX, fresh food from Terra Mills to HDMS Hadley, roughly 640,000 in profit. But you're going to have to invest 3 mil in it. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Yeah. Yeah, filling up a C2 is a little rough. Why can I never remember this? 8 4s. Cool. Got caught up. There we go. We'll give it a few minutes to load. I actually do enjoy this. I think it's pretty relaxing, like low stress. I make decent money doing it. It's not for everyone. I have friends that are like combat people, And like I can get them to tag along and help on like some big hauls and stuff. But by like the second one, they're like, dude, can we go blow shit up? And I, on the other hand, when they're like, hey, let's go blow stuff up, and I'm like, do we have to?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yep. Yeah, it's not for everybody. But once they get the economy the way that it needs to be, where, you know, moving commodities and stuff back and forth to different places for construction and all that, you know, the combat people are going to thank the cargo people for like getting the shit where it needs to go. Still got 5 minutes. This is the downside. I mean, I guess I could not do the auto load and have to like load all the shit in myself, but I don't necessarily want to. I have not had an issue with a single elevator tonight. I cannot speak for your experience or the experience of others. So I have seen a ton of people in global chat saying elevators ain't working.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yeah, I haven't been in Pyro, so that may be, you know, a determining factor. I know I saw people talking about New Babbage was having issues. Yeah, Alpha, I think something me and my friends need to try is like for them to take like high level bounties and me to come in behind them and steal the cargo after they've soft deathed everything. We haven't quite got to that point yet. You're just thinking about it. I tested Pyro some, but since it went live, I haven't been to Pyro.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Minute and a half.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Feels like this is taking forever. Charges haven't dropped. That's good. Yeah, we try to stay away from the criminal stuff. We don't like sitting in prison.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Come on. I don't even think I'm going to look at it this time. I'm just going to let it come up, send it right back down, bring it back up. Hey, some people enjoy it.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been... Please
All right.
visit us again.
Now we should have cargo. Yay, cargo. It stinks that you got to do that, but is Miko 5 the best? Yeah. It's way out there too.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
That's a huge jump. Payout's gonna be worth it.
Landing gear raised.
Come on, hurry up, open the doors.
Shields are off. Bottom drive is now on.
Man. Watching global chat just cracks me up. It's hilarious sometimes. Jeez. Hey, how's it going? I hate that you can't look at contracts while you're in QT. It's like, I know this ship's set up for a crew of 3. I just don't understand what the other 2 people would be doing most of the time. I guess if we were manually loading cargo, it would go a little bit quicker, but I don't know. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be. A long jump. How convenient. The hangar is right here.
Landing gear deployed.
Too easy.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Wow, what an insult. Holy cow. I had to use that on some friends. Some good profit. God, 3K to auto load. Oh well. Four minutes, we're not buying shit from there. Only bad thing about going out to this one, there's nothing to pick up. God, that's annoying. Make all 5. I doubt there's going to be any. It's only 13. Ain't worth it. And it sucks there ain't nothing out here to pick up. $87K from Genie Towers. Might be worth it. really don't like these that split up. It's just a long jump to get there. Take it.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Ah, cool. Give a minute. Come on, Tom. Go faster.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yay, my vehicle has been delivered.
Please visit us again.
F12, all of you. See if I get showing people on my ship. There ain't nobody on my ship. I'll pull that out. Jeez. Alright, so this is a pickup at Gene. Actually, let's
Rocket Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
refuel. Yay, quantum fuel is at 100%.
Landing gear raised. Shields on. Auto-drive is now on.
Oh, jeez. How do I like 4.0? It's nice. I haven't been to Pyro kind of avoiding it because of A, seems to be there's a lot of like problems there, and B, I do cargo most of the time, so going over there and ending up having to like fight people and stuff, just not my style. Um, yeah, I mean it's been treating me okay. Um, when it has its problems, it has its problems. I go find something else to do. I mean, you know, just running cargo, making money. Jeez. Yeah. I tend to lose a lot of shit when I do bounty hunter stuff too. One thing that I've learned since I'm not great at it is make sure that I'm only picking things that I know are going to be like ship combat, and just don't take anything with me. Um, if I've got some friends on, or if I can find some people doing ground combat, then I'll go do that. But I'm not a great first person shooter person. I'm okay. Yeah, if all you've got's the Titan, um, what's the rental price? Vehicles to rent. You can rent a Hull A for 34,000, and that'll let you start cargo. I mean, you could rent some smaller stuff, but it ain't worth it, especially if you've got a Titan. The Titan holds 8. Yeah, like you could rent a Hull A, hold 64 SCUs of stuff, and run cargo. You can rent the raft? Didn't know that. What, the one that I'm using? Oh, the Hull A. Not really. It's a really good, easy to use like beginner cargo. Because the cargo grid is on the outside, so it's just like easy to like throw shit on and load it, and it's available to rent for a few days. So it's up there. Oh, nice. Yeah, no problem. Glad I could be of assistance. Um, Sadly, I do that sometimes, even with these bigger ships. Um, just not pay attention to the contract and be like, oh, yeah, I can take this. Nope. The good thing is, if you're doing hauling contracts, if you can't fit everything, just leave some of it there in the inventory and go do one run, come back, pick it up. You don't have to do it all in one run. Swap the bag for salvage on the mole. No, you cannot swap the mole out to do salvage. The mole is mining only. All right, man. Have a good one. In the long run, I do think mining could bring more money, but it takes more work. I would choose salvage. Give me 2 seconds and I will explain why. Get this in here. Okay. So if you're going to run salvage, right? And let's go with the Vulture, right? The Vulture, you look at it, it's rated for 12 SCUs. You can fit, we'll call it 36 off grid between the 12 on grid, space around the grid that you can put stuff, and 13 in the buffer for the salvage processing, right? So we'll call it 36, right? And just pick whatever. Right now, RMC is selling for about 11,000 credits per SCU. All right. So some math. 36 times 11,000. It's 396,000 for one trip. So if you are going to purchase a ship to do salvage to make money, I would highly suggest the Vulture over like a Prospector or a Rock or a Mole or anything like that. Yep. And the other thing, if you're mining by yourself with the mole, it's a little inefficient. You'd really need a couple of other people. It's doable, but if it's just going to be you, it's, you know, it's kind of like the problem of like, I'm going to go get a reclaimer and do salvage by myself. It works. It's just not the easiest thing to do, because you got to constantly move between where you would do the salvage or the mining to the cockpit if you got to like reposition or anything like that. And then the other thing to note about mining, right? So you get a mole, you go out and you fill it up, right? You got to take it to a refinery, and you can either sell the raw materials for okay pricing, not the best, or you refine it and you have to pick like what the best refining, how long it's going to take, best yield out of it, and all that to get the processed materials. Then you have to transport those processed materials to someplace that's going to buy it. So do you have a cargo ship that you'd be able to move that material with? With the Vulture, you go out, you scrape the panels, you come back, you sell the shit, you move on.
Engines are on. Shields are on.
Those boxes were 8 SCUs, and I think I put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I put 10 of them. And then a single, like a 1 SCU was in there too. I mean, it depends on how much you drop off and process. So, but you gotta think like as long as you use the same refinery station, right? You can load your cargo, like your inventory there, and just leave it there. And as you move things, so even if you had something that say the Hall A that only held like 64 SCUs, you know, you'd be able to move things back and forth fairly cheap. You may have to make multiple trips. Or if you wanted to be fancy, you get you a, C2 and just move it all at once.
Landing gear raised.
I typically don't do salvage missions. I typically just go out and scrape. You can go to like Crew L1, like any of those Lagrange points, or if you know how to find I can't remember the name of the big asteroid belt, but in the asteroid belts, you can find panels and you just go and scrape. It's called recycled material composite, or RMC. Just go and scrape that off of it. I typically sell at Orison, at the TDD in Orison. But if you go to uexcorp.space, you can see like all the like commodities that you can sell and everything, and you can see where people have reported like the best prices for it. So right now, the best price for RMC is actually at Terra Mills in Crusader. Orison's only buying for about 10.6k, and Terra Mills is 11.7. But uexcorp.space. Let's see. Nope. It's not gonna let me chat. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, keep in touch. I'm pretty sure that Maxis DB is my, like, you can friend me on Star Citizen using it. I don't think you need my actual character name. So, if you're ever needed like some help and you see me on, feel free to reach out. Where's my hangar? All the way over there. Go figure. Why are my shields still down? See? In that time, things are starting to get weird. Boom. Like a glove. Remember if there's a way in game. I don't think you can do it in game. I think you have to do it through, like, at the menu. There should be a way to do it. Yeah, I know, like, on the menu when you're logging in, there should be options where you can add friends. And you all really stuck me in like this little itty bitty hangar. Yeah, it should just be max STB. Get out of here. Hawk Jones, if you were still there, my math was incorrect. So that's 8 and 10, 11, 12, it's 13 that I put in there. I was off by a row. Not a problem. And if you watched that, none of it was on grid. I just throw them in there and don't worry about the grid. All that work, hard work for 87,000. Not bad at all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate every one of y'all for coming and hanging out. This was a really good night. I dubbed Friday nights as No Fun Friday. I actually had fun tonight. And having people to talk to and interact with just makes things amazing. So you guys are truly appreciated. make sure that you go and you follow and like and subscribe and do all the good things on all the social media platforms. I'm streaming live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. So I'm on all of it. Right now, I'm running a goal on Twitch to get 50 followers. I'm currently at, I think, 37. So we're 74% of the way there. At 50 followers, I'm doing the one chip challenge. I'm going to get that stupid spicy chip and just destroy myself live on stream. There'll probably be tears and snot and just horribleness, and you guys will love it. So everyone wants to see people in pain, right? So if you can, please go over to the Purple channel on Twitch and just hit that follow button. I'd appreciate it. But do it on all of them. Do it on TikTok. Do it on YouTube. It's gonna help. But that's it for tonight. I will be back Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, MMO Monday. It's probably going to be Ashes of Creation unless something else happens. But all right, man. I appreciate it. I will catch y'all on Monday. See ya.